What did you find out there?
I found a wide variety of climate skepticism arguments from how or whether or not global warming is happening, to what we should do about it, to what the impacts would be. And those skeptical arguments are often contradictory, so they'll suggest that global warming isn't happening, and then if it is, that it's good for us, and that maybe if it is, it's not human-caused, it's caused by alternative causes. I saw a great deal of contestation about environmental regulations, and so climate denial seems to be paired with a delegitimizing of environmental policy and a privileging of a free market ideology or capitalist approach to solving environmental problems.
Do you ever feel that there's like a false equivalency out there when you have two competing ideas, and maybe one has more scientific backing than the other, and these books are doing just that, that maybe people are being exposed to things and they're thinking they're just as legit as something else?
I think that the conflict framing, that there are believers and deniers, or that there's scientific truth and fact, sort of creates that gray area. And one of my arguments that I made in my presentation is that there's a gray area between misinformation and scientific misconception. And so what is really going on is a public dialogue about what science can tell us and how it can guide our public policy. And in terms of engendering scientific uncertainty, we don't know everything about climate change, and there is room for debate.
Talk to me about the argument that you typically hear for the people that are opposed to this, and they call it the slippery slope. You know,
yes.
Do this, then all this other is going to happen. What did you find?
Yes, so I felt that the books for children concerning climate change denial were reacting to an environmental apocalypse, this idea that climate change is leading to some really bad stuff. At the same time, I found the books themselves creating their own slippery slope when it came to environmental regulation and what it means to care about and privilege the environment in addition to economics. So this idea that if we made policies to reduce human consumption, that we would all be living in shacks and walking to school and doing our own laundry is an example of another slippery slope from the opposite direction.